So here's the purl stitch. In through the back door, running around the front, peeking through the window, off jumps John. In through the back door, running around the front, peeking through the window, off jumps John. Same techniques apply. In through the back door, you're making a good X shape. Running around the front, you still need to tuck that yarn down so that it's not sitting up top. If you don't tuck it down into the pocket, when you peek through the window, it'll jump off. So once again, we need to tuck it down into that little pocket so that it's already where we need it to be in order to peek through the window. See how it comes right through? And make a good X in the back as well. Off jumps John. In through the back door, running around the front, peeking through the window, off jumps John. So the front door is in front of the string, the back door is in the back of the string, coming towards the front. The yarn on the purl stitch is always in the front, so it can run around the front one. And on the knit stitch, it's in the back. So here's the last purl stitch. The yarn's in the front. And when we turn it over to do the knit side, this is the knit side, then the yarn stays in the back. Super important to remember. So here's the knit stitch with the yarn staying in the back the whole way. And when we switch it over to the purl stitch, the yarn must stay in the front. If we forget and we bring it to the back for the purl stitch, we'll end up adding stitches and our knitting will get wider and wider and wider, which we don't want. So there's that purl stitch. In through the back door, running around the front, peeking through the window, off jumps John. Then the other thing was I was going to show you the weaver's knot, and here I'm going to add my purple yarn on from my rainbow ball again, and we start with a slip knot. Well, I'll do the one that we do. 1, 2, there's my slip knot, and I want to take the old color, put it into the hole of the slip knot, and slide the new color all the way up so it's touching the knitting. Then I'll pull these two tails of the new color apart. If I don't let it touch the knitting, then when I go to knit, it's going to be way out there and it won't really work. So we have to make sure that it's touching. The purple is all the way up to the blue before we pull it tight. And you should feel a little pop when the old color pops through and we see it on the other side, and that's the indicator that your weaver's knot is secure. Then the tricky part for the next row, this is a knit row, is to make sure of all these things that you're knitting with the long new color that's attached to your ball of yarn. There we go.